A husband mourns the loss of his wife after he discovered her body in their home in a small community west of Norman. Rachel Lynn Flowers' body was found Wednesday inside their master bedroom. Clinton Flowers was working at a job in Edmond, and he had been trying to reach his wife for several hours.
I call her every day at 11, but she didn't answer the phone. Most times she can't answer the phone, and we had discussed whether I thought that Eric Shane had her son, my stepson. I said it was at 2:30, and she said it was at 11:30, and so I figured that she was at the appointment, and so. I didn't think anything about it. I called her at the end of lunch. She didn't answer. I didn't think anything about it. Well, then, no. I called Mom, and Mom said the truck was down here, my truck. And so I kind of blew her phone up. Called, and no answer. And then I really did. I thought, well, I must have been right about the 2:30 appointment, and that whenever she got home from Walmart, she took a nap, because she didn't have to pick Eric Shane up till 2:30. Well, then we always take break, or I go and get break at 2:15, and I always call her at 2:15, or in the, give or take 5 minutes. Well, she didn't answer the phone again, and I thought, I called Mom. Mom said the truck was still down here. So I started blowing Rachel's phone up over and over and over, and I called Mom back, and I said, look again. And she said, there's a sheriff truck down here from that window. So she called me back and said they could smell propane, and by that time I was on my way home. I knew there was something wrong. I just knew there was something wrong. It just didn't make, as often as we talked during the day or texted during the day, I knew there was something wrong. I pulled up right there. If that helps at all. I don't know what we're doing. They said don't go in, that the doors were locked and they could smell propane. We have a window unit. I should have moved that somewhere else. I jerked that window unit out of the window, dove through the window. Propane, the smell of propane was, just, our stove was right here. The stove was open. A paper towel roll, the end of it was in the stove, and it was rolled down the hallway to our bedroom, to the master. The master suite. I ran down the hall screaming her name. I found her.
What room was she in?
She was in our bedroom. I reached down. She had my belt, one of my belts, around her neck. I picked her up maybe 2 inches. But I knew that the guys that were standing in the road instead of in the house were, I'm not CPR certified, I don't know anything about that, so I my first thought was maybe it's not too late. And it was too late.
Explain to me what the last 24 hours have been like for you. Just
Horrible. They've been the worst 24 hours of my life. I mean, I can't. I've been through. They've been bad.